aircraft destruction for maximum fragmentation and blast effects and overpressure, things like that, then a direct impact would be, for instance, to penetrate reinforced concrete and go 2 or 3 stories down and explode, after a brief delay to get like for instance, the headquarters or something. I have a pretty significant update here.
Oh, good. Excellent.
Evidently, this is from a source in the Pentagon, who, by the way, I tweeted this out about 2 hours ago. The Pentagon Office of the Chief of Public Affairs told reporters, quote, "Don't bother going home tonight," close quote. And my source at the OCPA says that this was coordinated to specifically not be anti-Russian. In fact, this was planned and coordinated with Putin in advance.
Wow.
And when the dust settles tomorrow, the regime will stay, Assad will go, and evidently Edward Snowden is part of the deal somehow.
Wow. Really?
Mind blown.
Is that right?
Yeah, this was, hey, art of the deal. This was an all for one, and Trump and Putin coordinated this, and he said, if I were him, I would have said, it's not personal, it's business. This is about Assad. He cannot stay. He's the reason the rebellion is going on. If you actually want if you want to fight there for 10 more years, you can. Get that criminal family out of there, replace him with a lookalike or whatever, but he's got to go. And we won't prosecute Snowden or something. I don't know what the deal would be, but evidently this is because someone was asking me how come the Russians didn't intercept the cruise missiles. They certainly have the capability, but they did not. But evidently the missiles made it to their targets and have destroyed fuel stations and command and control nodes and airfields. So what good are the Russians? Well, Putin threw his boy under the bus because he's not, like I said, he's not married to Assad. He's married to his naval base in Tartus and his air base at Hamim. All he cares about is the follow-on regime honors the base deal that he's had.
Right. Hey, but so this has got to really improve Donald Trump's numbers overnight and around the world. There's a new sheriff in town.
This is going to be huge for him, yeah, to take decisive action, to contrast himself with the entire Obama arc. Remember, the Assad must go, Assad must go, Assad must go. There's a red line, Assad must go. 2 secretaries of state saying Assad must go, Obama saying Assad must go. I made a montage as a bumper for Dark Secret Place of various government officials to the tune of I'm Your Boogeyman from Casey and the Sunshine Band. And that's what a joke it was. And so this is Trump acting presidential, and doing something. And if he gets this result, if Assad, and like I told you, 10 minutes ago, there was a really unusual amount of air activity coming out of Damascus a couple hours ago, and it has a real Russian fingerprint on it. And it's you ain't coming to Moscow, but I hear Tehran is lovely this time of year. Wow. Why don't you Assad get the hell on a plane and get the hell out? So when the sun comes up tomorrow, we can all say peace is at hand. The Assad family's gone, and we'll move on.
Now, how many Assads are there? How big is the family, and who does he take with